Braxton, tell me about your latest accomplishments and what they mean to you.
Um, I went to the trials last weekend in Dallas, and
What trials?
the USAG trials, United States Grappling Team, where they go all over the world and beat up on other countries.
Okay. And you're 14 years old. That's what you and you won it, right? How'd that make you feel? And who did you defeat? You defeated one guy, right? Or
One guy.
what was the move? Or
It's a move called a straight ankle lock, where you have the one that we just learned. It's in the armpit, underhook the leg and extend, and it breaks the tendons on your ankle.
okay. And man, how'd you learn that? Because you're just learning it tonight.
I learned it a long time ago.
Okay.
One of my favorite moves. I always look for it when I'm going against higher belts like that.
Okay. And then and you are a orange belt.
Orange belt, yes, sir.
Okay. How far is that from blue or
Blue
black?
belt. So white belt is where you start. Blue belt's 2 belts ahead of me right now.
Okay.
So the next belt after this one will be green belt.
Okay.
And then when I turn 15, 16, I'll eventually get promoted to my blue belt.
How does this help you as far as playing football?
Just kind of builds that those little muscles in your body.
Okay. Does it help with leverage and as far as
Yeah.
like, okay.
This helps with a lot of stamina too.
Okay. And then tell me this, your dad told me or your mom told me that you lost to a girl in a straight arm bar when you're 5 or 6. You lost twice, right? Am I correct?
Uh-huh.
How did that make you feel? Because she said you mastered that arm bar and then you countered with your triangle. So explain that to me a little bit.
So, it was a long time ago. I went to a tournament, and I never fought a girl before in my life. I didn't know what to expect, what was going on, but those girls are different.
Are they?
Female fighters in jiu-jitsu, they're a whole different breed. Most of them are insanely fast,
Okay.
and that's what this girl was. What little I remember is all of a sudden she came on top of me and mount, and then all of a sudden I was in an arm bar and I didn't know what to think.
How did you try to get out of it, or could you?
I didn't know what it was. I was like just starting really getting into jiu-jitsu,
Okay.
and I didn't know a lot, so I tapped on it.
Okay. And then she did it to you again, right? Or someone else?
Yeah. It happened to me again, and then I was like, I gotta learn this sometime. I can't be losing like this.
Wow. So what keeps you? What do you love about the sport? Your mom and dad say this is your passion.
It gives me something to do. You can have the worst day ever in your life, but you come here, it just makes everything better.
How are you as far as like? Are you in the zone when you got a match? Are you focused? Are you nervous? Are you excited or what?
Before you enter that mat, you're nervous, but as soon as you step on it, it's like the whole world freezes.
Really? What if they're bigger than you? Does that worry you?
I wrestle with adults here, in Carlsbad, everywhere. I always wrestle with adults.
Okay. So it doesn't bother you.
Not one bit.
Tell me the 2 times your mom said, or your mom and dad told me that you were losing behind. You came back and won with 3 seconds left, and then you came back and won with, was it like a minute left or 45 seconds? 40 seconds.
Was it against the Gracie guy?
I think so.
Okay, yeah. So there's this team called Gracie Baja. They're a really big team. They have gyms all over the country, and they usually practice ski, which is this coat right here.
Okay.
They always they're really good in gi. I wrestled this guy in no gi in the same tournament, and I was winning. But as soon as he put on that gi, he was a whole different animal. We were fighting it was a back and forth battle that whole match until like, I think 5 seconds left. I got on top of him and won by points. Then the second time I fought him, it was the same match and all that, but it lasted longer. I went to mount and I got a triangle choke in like the last 3 seconds.
Wow. And then how'd you come up with the triangle? That's what your mom and dad said was your signature move, right? So explain that to me.
Triangle's been around. I don't know who exactly invented it, but it's been around for a while.
Okay, and what is it?
So it's basically where you make your legs into a triangle.
Okay.
Like that with their head and arm like this. in between your legs.
So it's almost like a chokehold.
It is.
Okay.
It's called a triangle choke.
Okay. Okay. Wow, and that's your signature move, right? How do you go to it? It just depends on the
Usually
mood.
when they're trying to pass my guard, I play a lot of open guard and what's called single leg X and all that. And usually when they try to pass my guard, they leave one arm down and it's just right there.
Okay. And how far do you want to go with this? As far as you can go, or do you want to go MMA or?
Well, they're trying to get it into colleges now.
Right.
It's becoming a college sport, and I want to see if I can go to college and go compete.
On a scholarship. Wow. Any other goals?
Well, when I'm done with college, I want to become a United States Marine.
Semper Fi. I used to be a Marine, so wow. Why is that?
Just always something I've been drawn to.
Okay. So you want to be a Marine?
Yes, sir.
Wow. You got any idols or any? Just want to be a Marine. Want to serve your country?
Yes, sir.
Wow. And then let's say you're going to play football and do this?
Yes, sir.
And this helps you doing both, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, how does football help you with this? Or does it?
Helps with a lot of upper body stuff, and
Okay.
I play O-line, so I'm used to pushing people
Sure.
back, and it helps me with getting people off of me, I guess you could
Okay.
say.
And do you lift weights still?
Yeah, I do.
And does it help you with your stamina as far as running and stuff during the...
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What advice would you give anybody that will say, man, I want to do that if he's doing it?
Carlos Gracie used to say, there's no losing in jiu-jitsu. It's either you win or you learn. And that's what I took deeply to heart, was every time I would lose a match, learn how I lost, and learn how to capitalize on that move, how to do it to other people, and how to get out of that move.
Wow. Okay, man. Well, thank you.